Hello, welcome once again to Ilead. My name is Juwon Owolabi, and my assignment here remains the same. Is to help you discover, develop, and deploy your leadership powers for optimum success and result in life. Today, we are talking about the five questions that leaders need to answer about vision. As you know, that vision is very, very important to leadership. When we talk about vision is what the mind can feel, but the eyes cannot see. Vision is what keeps the leader going. So vision is very, very important to leadership. Without vision, there's no leadership. Without vision, there's no leadership. And that's why, at times we wonder that there are people in position of leadership and they have no vision for the nation. They have no vision for the state. They have no vision for the organization. They have no vision for the religious bodies they lead. Such people are no leaders, because it is vision that makes you a leader. So without vision, there is no leadership. So, and that's why we need to understand what vision is and how to really go about your vision as a leader. So I have 5 major questions that every leader must answer about their vision. The quality of your leadership is determined by the quality of the answers you have. And the quality of the answers you have is determined by the quality of the questions you have. So, you see, a great leadership life is determined by a great question that you ask. So, if you don't ask good questions, you can't have good answers. So, today, we want to talk about those 5 questions every leader must ask about their vision. So let's start. Number 1 question is the question of what? The question of what? Every leader must be able to define what their vision is. What do you want to achieve? What do you desire to achieve as a leader? What is that dream that you want to accomplish? What is that goal that you want to reach? You must be able to define it. You must be able to clarify that vision. It's very, very important. For instance, you might say that my vision is to maybe make $1 billion. That can be your vision. Or let's say my vision is to build 1,000 low-income house units. That can be my vision. You have to define it. You have to know it. It has to be registered in your in your mind and in your paper. So the first question is what? What do I want to accomplish as a leader? Do I want to be a great father? Do I want to be a great businessman? Your vision must be clear. It must be specific and clear. That's number 1. Number 2 is the question of why. The question of why. This talks about the question of motive. Why do you want to achieve what you want to achieve? Why do you want to pursue that vision? Why are you going on that mission? And the why is more important than the what, because the why is what gives you a sense of purpose. The why is what helps you to go ahead, is what helps you to forge ahead. It's what gives you the inner strength in the face of adversity. Because I'm telling you, as a leader, when you start pursuing your dreams and your vision, you are going to face so much adversity. You are going to face so much opposition. So it is your why that will keep you in business. It is your why that will give you strength, passion to keep you going. So you need to ask yourself, after discovering your what you are doing, you need to ask yourself, why am I doing this? And it will help you to question your motive. It will help you to define that, to discover why you do what you want to do. Because if your reasons are not great, if your reasons are not good, then you should not continue. Maybe if you want to make $1 billion, just to terrorize your friends, or to terrorize, to show your enemies that, oh, you are there, I mean, then you should as well not go ahead about it. Recently, I just got a car, and I went to a mechanic to fix, something in it. And, the mechanic was saying that, oh, if I buy this kind of car, I'm going to die young. I said, I was astonished. I said, why are you going to die young? He said, well, because I'm going to take this car to every house of my enemies. I'm not going to stop driving it. I'm going to show everybody. I'm going to show my enemy. I'm going to use it to terrorize people. And I know that because of that, they are going to kill me. So you see that, the guy loved the car, but, the reason why he wants to have the car is wrong. And if your reason is wrong, you cannot accomplish that vision. You cannot accomplish that goal. So you need to clarify your motive. Why do you want to do what you want to do? Number 3 questions you need to ask about your vision is the question of who. The question of who. Now, the question of who talks about your team. The team. Now, you need to know that no man is an island. And if your vision is not big enough that you need others to help you fulfill it, then you cannot that vision, you can't even pursue it, because that vision will be too small. So it means that great vision is such that you need others to help you to fulfill that vision. You are not an island. You can't do it alone. It takes a team to win a match. No matter how skillful you are, no matter how intelligent you are, no matter how good you are, you cannot accomplish that goal all by yourself. Just imagine Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi. They are great players, but they can't win. They can't single-handedly, play a match all by themselves and win it. So it takes a team to win. It takes a team to be victorious. It takes a team to achieve a goal and accomplish, a vision. So you need to ask yourself, who do I need to fulfill this purpose, to fulfill this vision? Now, I forgot to say something. Just a step back on why you need to do what you need to do, or why you need to, accomplish that vision. Just something I need to add there. For instance, I talk about you want to make $1 billion. Now, if the reason you want to make $1 billion, maybe you say, oh, is to help the poor, or is to have financial independence, that would be a good reason. If you say the reason why you need to, you need to build 1,000 house units is to help low-income earners to have accommodation and have a roof, shelter on their heads, that would be a very great reason. So that's something about the why that I need to have. Then going back to the who, which talks about the team that you need, then you need to talk about, oh, I want to make $1 billion. You can't do that alone. Who are the people that you need? Well, maybe I need investors. Maybe I need some people who are going to maybe program developers or business developers, or maybe I'll need accountants. Those are the people you need. You need to identify everyone in your team and get them on board. Maybe you want to build 1,000 house unit for low income earners. Then you need to identify the people that you need on board. Then you begin to say that, okay, maybe I need civil engineers, I need electrical engineers, I need architects, I need bricklayers, I need investors, I need this, I need that. You need to identify your team. You need to identify your team and the role they will play in accomplishing your vision. So, number 4 of the question you need to ask yourself about your vision is the question of how. How? Now, how is a very, very important question you need, to ask yourself. There are so many businesses who have failed, so many organizations have failed because they launched out without asking this question of how. Now, they know what they want to do, they are passionate about it, they are zealous about it, they know who they need, and they just launched out like that. They just go out like that. They never sit down to ask themselves, how are we going to accomplish this vision? And that's very, very important. We're talking about strategy. You need to have a plan. You need to sit down with your team and draft a plan, a methodology, a strategy by which you will accomplish that vision. So that's very, very important. How are you going to do it? Oh, I want to make 1 billion. How are you going to do it? Which business are you going to do? Which investment are you going to invest in? Oh, I want to build 1,000 housing units, house units for low income earners. How are you going to do it? How are you going to do it? So that's very, very important. So the number 5 question you need to ask about your vision is when. When? Now, every vision should have a timeline. Every vision should have, a deadline where you accomplish them. Now, a vision without a deadline is just a dream. When you have a vision and you have a plan and you don't have a deadline on when you want to accomplish it, then it's just a mere dream. So you need to ask yourself, when do I want to do this? When do I want to accomplish this? Is it a long-term vision? Is it a short-term vision? Is it something I'm going to accomplish in 5 years? Is it something I'm going to accomplish in 10 years, in 20 years, in 30 years, in 50 years, in 100 years? So you need to ask yourself about the time you are going to do it. That will help you to be resourceful. It will help you to inspire your team. It will help you on how you live. It will help you on how disciplined you will need to be. It will help you a lot in accomplishing your vision. Let's quickly do a recap on what we have shared today. Now, we said we talk about 5 questions that you need to answer as a leader, and we said the first one is the question of what. The question of what, and that talks about definition. Now that helps you to clarify your vision. It helps you to to define your vision. That's the question of definition. Then the second one is the question of why. That talks about the question of purpose. Now that helps you to drive your vision. It is your purpose that helps you to drive your vision. Then also we talk about the question of who. The question of who. Now that talks about the team that you need for your vision, the team you need to execute your vision, and that talks about that helps your vision. It is the people that helps you to accomplish your vision. Then we also talk about the question of how, and we're talking about strategy. What's the strategy to accomplishing your vision? So the question of how helps you to execute your vision. It helps you to execute your vision. Then we talk about the question of when. When talks about the question of timing, and that helps you to evaluate your vision. So with these questions, number 1, you'll be able to define your vision. Number 2, you'll be able to drive your vision. Number 3, you'll be able to help your vision. Number 4, you'll be able to execute your vision. Number 5, you'll be able to evaluate your vision. I'm sure you've been inspired and blessed by this video. I'm sure that you will be able to help yourself to define your vision, and you help yourself to execute your vision with these 5 questions that I've shared with you, and you will be able to accomplish whatever vision that God has placed in your heart. So don't forget to share this video, comment, like. If you have any question, you can drop your question in my email, which is on your screen. And also don't forget to follow me on all my social media platform, and I will follow you back, and it will be a great relationship. So thank you so much for joining today's episode. Until the next episode, keep leading, keep excelling, and keep succeeding. God bless you.